Okay, I want to talk a little bit about your playing career before we get into the shift over to management. Drafted in 1981, fourth overall by the Hartford Whalers. You were the franchise player when a decade later you were traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins. It was a trade that shocked everyone in the hockey world. Were you as surprised?
Probably not as surprised. There were things that were happening that season. I was in the option year of my contract and couldn't really get anywhere in negotiations, and we had a new owner. They stripped the C off my jersey. There was a lot of things going on. So my wife and I actually had our first child, Caitlin, on February 5th, and it was early March I got traded. So it turned out pretty good, though.
Yeah, back-to-back Stanley Cups with the Pittsburgh Penguins on an incredibly deep team. I mean, when Mario Lemieux was healthy, you were playing behind him. You had Jaromir Jagr. What are kind of your fondest memories of those cup runs with that team?
Well, it's interesting. Yogs was our fourth-line winger that first cup. I know when I got traded, I walked in there, and Bob Johnson was our head coach. He pulled me into his office, and he said, I just want to explain something to you here. He said, we have this kid. His name is Mario Lemieux. He's our number one centerman. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Let's just go win. Like, that's all. And when you look at the lineup, the first line had Bob Erie and Mark Recchi with Mario, and then I had Kevin Stevens and Joey Mullen came off a neck injury. That was the second line for us in the playoffs. And as you fast forward to the second year, Mario had Stevens and Tocchet, and I had Jagr and Mullen. So, some pretty good wingers to play with as a centerman. Just exciting time. It was, going into games you knew you could win every night. That as a player, that's really exciting.